Ladies and gentlemen, at home, you will realise that was a tremendous cheer, but it wasn't, sadly, for the ever-popular game show host. This audience in here was so relieved tonight. They were cheering so loud because after 5 attempts, I've actually managed to get it right and get to this spot. And they're so happy, otherwise they thought they were going to be here till midnight. Anybody can blow it. Even an experienced, popular, superstar game show host can make a mistake. So let's meet the people tonight. We're going to play the game of... That's it. I knew you'd get it. Let's get on with it. How are you, Paul?
I'm fine, thank you.
Nice to see you. You're from Huddersfield?
Yes.
I know Huddersfield very well. And now, you're the fellow who digs people's gardens up.
Well, I'm in charge of people digging the gardens.
Yes, but you don't leave a mess, do you?
No, we try and leave it as 99% as possible.
And probably better in some cases, knowing some of the gardens in Huddersfield.
We take all the weeds out first.
That's right, yeah. Nice to see you, Janice. And you're from, I know it says Slaithwaite here, but we call it Slowett, isn't it?
Yes.
Slowett in Huddersfield. I've been there, been up to the lovely hall you've got up there. When's the happy event?
Another 3 months yet,
3 months yet?
Yes.
Ooh, it's a long haul, that last few weeks, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tell us about, you ran the Grand National course, didn't you?
I did.
Charity?
Yes, for charity. The day after the horses.
Yes.
And we had to get round it any way we could. We couldn't use ladders. You had to climb over the
to scramble over
fences.
beaches and over the chair.
We did. It was an experience not to be
Scratched
repeated.
and cut,
Yeah.
You raised a lot of money, though, didn't you?
We did. We raised about £800.
Good. That's well done. That's excellent. That's what we like to hear. We've got Greg Cheeseborough and Fred Cheeseborough. This is father and son. You want to wave to your children?
Oh.
Well, now, look, we'll do that. We're on Phil's camera there, number 2. Can you see with the light? Do all the bits. Yours for a few seconds. Go on.
Hello, Charlene, Maria, Gregory and Christopher.
And what about Mum?
And Mum. Well, she's here.
Don't you feel daft talking to the camera? Well done, Greg. That's good. Tell us about you had this... When you... The trannies you deliver, aren't they?
Ah, yes, it was a transit van I was delivering, yes.
And what happened when you had this crash?
Well, I was proceeding up to, you know, by Banbury somewhere.
Yeah.
And there was a car coming on the wrong side of the road around a bend, and it was coming directly towards me.
Yeah.
And I knew he couldn't get in. So I took evasive action. I drove onto the grass verge.
Yeah.
I had to avoid a crash.
Sure.
I automatically crashed straight into a tree.
Yeah.
Completely come to a standstill.
Yeah, well, you would.
And... yes. And I've got false teeth, and I held on to the wheel, and it come to a stop, and my false teeth just fell out. Top and bottom.
Right, so... But when somebody came to look...
My friend was come up behind me. He
yeah.
couldn't see me through the back window of the van. He thought I was lying down there injured. He opened the driver's door, and there I was, scrambling on the floor, looking for my false teeth.
It's a good story.
I was all right.
Ali Forrester and Frankie Scott from Camberslang.
Yes.
I'm going to be very smart now, Ali, and I know that Camberslang is the largest village in Scotland.
Yes, it is.
Isn't it?
Yes.
I've been through it many times. Yeah, you played darts for Scotland,
Yes.
and you've travelled the world, Ali, haven't you, with darts?
A few years ago I did, yes.
You're into swimming and keep fit, Ali?
Yeah, I like the swimming, yes.
Keep fit. And thinking of keeping fit, we've got Frankie Scott, who's a fitter.
That's correct, Jim, yeah.
You're not one of those fellas who does the dance in the overalls or the exhaust job.
I used to, Jim, yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, I get
You
paid off.
can't get better than her.
Quick foot.
You're very keen on golf?
Yeah, I love it, Jim.
Good. You look as though you could play quite a good game. What do you play off, Frank?
10.
Oh, my goodness, don't tell Greenie.
No.
Don't talk to Greenie about that. Right, let's play Bullseye. Give them a round of applause for Mark. OK, let's get on with this edition of Bullseye. We've got our brains sitting there waiting to answer the questions. You know the questions in the first round, £30 each. They're nice and easy, Janice, so just relax. Choose a subject for Paul.
Spelling, please, Jim.
All right, my love. Come on, Paul. Spelling we'd like, please.
Okay, Paul. $50.
Well done. Good start for you there, Paul. Please spell shriek, meaning a piercing scream.
S-H-R-I-E-K.
Let me check it with Bully. S-H-R-I-E-K. Gets you another £30. We move on. Fred for Greg.
Can I have faces, Jim, please?
We'll try it. Come on, Greg.
Well, it's nothing. Faces in words, Jim.
Nothing lost, really. No bonus. But for £30 for you, Fred, what is the name of the tall, thin glass used for serving sherry?
Decanter.
Any lights? Schooner. The schooner glass. Oh, Janice knew it, didn't she then? Frank for Ali.
Places, please, Jim.
Places.
50.
50. Very nearly 100, wasn't it? Never mind, Frank, for another £30, the world's largest office building is the Pentagon. Which American government department occupies it?
Department of Defence, Jim.
Is exactly right for £30. Well played. Gives us, at the end of round one, we've got £80 for Paul and Janice, nothing yet for Greg and Fred, and £80 for Ali and Frank. Well played. All right. We move on. Round two, questions, £50 each. A little bit more difficult, less categories. The ones that are lit, you can choose from those, Janice, for Paul.
Showbiz, please, Jim.
Showbiz. All right, come on. Paul, showbiz would like.
It's 50, Jim.
£50 you've got. He's not let you down, has he yet, Janice? Following his long battle with the island's housing authorities, which Bergerac actor won his application to buy a home on Jersey?
John Nettles.
John Nettles is right for £50. We move on. Fred for Greg.
Affairs, Jim, please.
Affairs we'd like, please, Greg. Affairs.
Well, it's not. It's in history, Jim.
It's in history, but luckily, the category's still there, so all is not lost, Fred. Here we go for £50. On history. Which leading Nazi parachuted into Scotland in 1941 and spent 3 days locked in the Tower of London?
Rudolf Hess.
Confident, sir. Well done. £50. All right. We move on. Frank for Ali.
Sport, please, Jim.
Sport we'd like, Ali.
That's 50.
In the Tour de France, what colour shirt does the leading cyclist wear?
Yellow shirt, Jim.
Yellow jersey, well done. Which means at the end of round two in game one, we've got Paul and Janice with £180, Greg and Fred with £50, and Ali and Frank with £180. Well played. Moving on. £100 a question now, and the questions are more difficult. But look at the board. All the categories, every one of them, completely isolated. What do you think, Janice, for Paul?
I'll try faces, please.
Faces, and he must hit it.
That's 50.
And he did.
Well done.
£50 you have. For a further £100, Janice, all of you look at your monitors, but the first go to Janice. Who is that?
I'm sorry, I don't know.
No idea. In fact, it's Charlotte Rampling. So there we go, we move on. Fred for Greg.
Britain, please, Jim.
OK. Come on, Greg. Britain.
30.
The ceremony of the keys is held every night at 9:30. In which famous London building does it take place?
The Tower of London.
Is absolutely right, sir, for £100. We move on. Frank, choose for Ali.
Affairs, please, Jim.
Affairs we'd like, Ali.
50.
£50 you have. For a further £100, Frank. Prime Minister Olof Palme was assassinated in 1986. Of which country was he Prime Minister?
Norway, Jim.
I can offer it to Fred for £100.
Sweden.
Sweden gets you a £100 bonus. Well done. Which gives us, at the end of game one, £230 for Paul and Janice, £280 for Greg and Fred, and £230 for Ali and Frank. Well played. OK, we move on. £8 per point, over to Tony.
OK, well. Right, well, Paul, first round. 20. 20. And 20, that's 60. OK, Greg, that's the score, 60. 20. Treble 5. And 25. So that gives you 60 as well, Greg. So that's the score to beat, Ali. 60. 5. Treble 19. And 16, which gives you 78 and takes the first round, Jim.
Fine. Frank, for another £78, can you tell me this? Ermine is another name for which animal? Is a light on?
The beaver, Jim.
It's not, but we can offer it across to Fred, who can pinch £60 here.
Mink.
It's not. You surprise me. It's the stoat.
Right you are, Paul. Second round. Treble 5. 20. And 5. That's 40. 40, Greg. 20. Treble 5. And 14. So 49, and that's the score that's leading, Ali. 49. Five. 19. And treble 5, 39, so the second round to Greg.
Fred, for £49, in which horse race in 1913 did a suffragette throw herself in front of King George V's horse?
The Epsom Derby.
Is absolutely right for £49. Gives us £230, playing £329, playing £230. Back to Tony for the last time.
Yes, all on this last round, Paul. Let's look. 20. 20. And 5, 45. OK, Greg, 45. $20. Treble 20. Another treble 20, 140. Well done. 140, Ellie. Treble 12. Treble 1. And 20, which is 59, but the final round to Greg with 140, Jim.
Fred, this will take you through to Bullish Prize Board and into the second half of the programme. Which pop singer has a pet chimpanzee called Bubbles?
Michael Jackson.
Gives you £140, sir. And at the end of game 2, coming into the commercial break, we've got Paul and Janice with £230, Greg and Fred £469, Ali and Frank with £230. Sadly, we've got to lose Paul and Janice and Ali and Frank. In you come, the four of you. Hey, oh, I don't know, I feel small between you lads. Hey, enjoyed it. Enjoyed it. It's been marvellous having you with us, and that was a nail-biter, wasn't it? Never mind, we've got some money. Paul and Janice, we've got £230 for you, which I shall count out, and £230 for you, Frank and Ali, which won't go amiss, will it?
Won't, no.
Maybe by the odd drink. All right, it'll take us 2 minutes. We'll see you in the second half. Don't go away. Welcome back to part 2 of this edition of Bullseye. Well, the 140 did it, I think, didn't it, Fred?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Chance now for your charity as well. Hang on. Bronze bully time. 301 or more. If it can be scored by our star dart player tonight, we'll double that and give it to the charity chosen by Fred and Greg here. We think he might just do it. He really brings the razzmatazz to darts. He's the Barnum of the darts world. Please welcome the ever-popular Bob Anderson.
Thank you. It's a nice reception, Bob. All right, up to you. Best of luck. First of the night. 20. 20. And treble 20, 100. Good start. Good start with treble 20. Treble 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. and 20. 140. It's there, Bob. 240. 20. Treble 20. And treble 20, 140! 380! Well done, mate. Well done. Captain Wimbley.
At last. At last. How are you?
Great now, thanks.
Oh, marvellous. 9 years you've been coming to see us, never done it. £760 there.
Oh, I'm quite pleased about that.
Well, yes, I know. Oh, you did the old... Because you usually do that, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't have any energy left for
You're
that
not-
tonight.
We'll just talk about the charity briefly. Where's it going? Tell us,
It's
Greg.
going for research for asthma.
Into asthma. You've got a little boy who's got asthma.
Yeah,
and
and
there's
they
a
do-
lot
they
of good
do
work.
this
Oh, I know.
yeah.
Tremendous work.
I like it.
That will be away. £760 is on its way at the end of this programme. All right. Should we have a little glass of orange juice together after?
I think probably we should do.
Well, I think we'll tell the odd story. How Japanese?
Oh, no.
Very nice. Sake.
Someone's got to feed you jokes for your acting there.
Thank you very much.
Good luck, Greg. Good luck, Greg.
Thank you. Thanks, Bob. Bob Anderson. Super. Brilliant. Whoa. What about that? Hey? Ooh, that was some darts, wasn't it? Your turn now. Easy. Let's have a look at what Bully's prize board has got for you tonight.
In one.
Something to talk about and no walkabout. It's a TV with remote control.
In two.
Travel in style with this attractive luggage set.
In three.
Elegance in lighting with this attractive candelabra.
In four.
Ideal for the garden or outdoor holiday, a super barbecue set.
In five.
The sky's the limit with this. It's an astronomical telescope.
In six.
A fine prize to get to grips with, a set of golf clubs.
In seven.
Start the day on the right note with this radio alarm.
In eight.
It's a racing certainty the kids will love this. It's a Scalextric set.
And Bully's special prize.
No more traffic problems with this super moped. 9 prizes. Here we go. First 3 to you. Keep out of the black and in the red. Nothing in this game for 2 in the bed. Take your time. We're all rooting for you. Could just be your night with the charity and everything, so let's
Greg.
ride along.
Just settle in. Your own pace. Best of luck. That's red. It's number 6.
Fine, that's the set of golf clubs.
Red again, number 1.
That's the remote TV.
And red again, number 2.
That's the set of luggage. That's 3 very good prizes. Well done, Greg. Good man.
Watch what's lit there, Fred.
Look at what's lit, Fred, for goodness sake.
That's red. It's number 4.
Fine, that's the barbecue.
It's out the
No
board.
problem, no problem.
Just in black.
Right, take your darts. Not a problem there, Fred. Bring your darts and come on back and stand with it. Look at your lights again, Greg. Last 3, so you can still do very, very well.
Red number 8.
That's the Scalextric set.
Red number 7.
That's the radio alarm.
And red number 5. Well done, Greg.
That's the telescope. You have won the remote TV, think about this, the set of luggage, the barbecue, the telescope, the set of golf clubs, the radio alarm and the Scalextric set. There are a lot of prizes there, gentlemen. Right. Let's just go through the rudiments of the game. £760 has gone to your asthma unit, so that's a big thing for you anyway. That's safe. Do you want to gamble those prizes against tonight's star prize hiding behind Bully? 101 or more with 6 darts. It's all or nothing. You've got the time it takes the board to revolve to tell me what you'd like to do. Do talk about it. What do you think? Come on, come on. What do you think? What do you think? Boys, boys, I know you've been really thrashing it out there.
Yeah.
Fred, senior spokesman.
We've had a good day, Jim. We've won quite a bit, and we'll give the 2 contestants a chance, whichever you decide.
All right. your darts and your bullies and your tankers. Your prizes on the way afterwards. Round of applause. I hope I get a son as good as that. Thank you very much indeed. Off you go. Well done. This has happened once before in this 10-year run of Bullseye, where the couple who came second, in fact, were joint second. So we're going to bring back Paul and Janice and Ali and Frank to see how we're going to solve this little dilemma. So let's bring back Paul and Janice and Ali and Frank. In you come. Dart players next to me. That's it, the dart players next to me. Boys and girl, +1. We were there about 12 minutes ago. It seems as though we've been there before. Now, I'm going to ask you two first. If you were given the chance, what would you do with that £230?
Gamble, Jim.
You would gamble?
Definitely, yeah.
What would you do?
Well, we won't gamble because Janice, she wants a new car.
So you're not...
No, the money will go towards a new car.
You'll be the CEO.
All the best to you both, anyway. All the best.
All right. Round of applause for this lovely couple. Well done. Well, give me that money. You get this back if you win tonight's star prize. And I know what it is. 101 or more with 6 darts. Non-dart player to go first, all right? We wish you all the best. Listen to Tony. Come on, it can be done. We're all hoping that you're going to do it for us. Let's have the dart player standing with me.
Frank, just stay there. Just
stay there.
settle it in
Really
first,
take
all
your
right?
time.
No
All the
rush.
time in the world.
Love you to win it. All right? Best of luck. 101 or more. Star prize. 19. 3. And 20. That's a good start. 42. So, Ali, 59 or more will take tonight's star prize. Please take your time, Ali. Treble 1. 20. And very, very near. Look at that.
Unbelievable.
So near.
So close. Boys,
That's the
I've got to
gamble.
show it to you. It's painful, but have a look at what you could have won. And Bully's star prize tonight is a sun-drenched holiday in the Mediterranean on the beautiful island of Cyprus. A land full of beauty and colour with sun-soaked beaches and picturesque villages. Why not try a little meze to tempt your taste buds? It's all here and more on this fabulous holiday of a lifetime. And all for the throw of a dart. I've got to say it to you. Being sensible, it was £115 each. So you had to have a crack at it, didn't you? You were very disappointed. You've still got your bullies and your tankers, and we hope you've got memories of a lovely day with us. I'll tell you what, they've been brilliant. They really have been superb. Thank you for watching Bullseye at Home. Watch us next week. We're there every Sunday. Didn't Bob Anderson do well? £760 this week he got for charity. We were delighted. Watch us next week. Every week's different on Bullseye, but you can't beat a bit of bully on a Sunday, can you? See you next week. Bye.